Welcome and thank you for joining me today. We are back here on SkyFactory 4 and I'm breaking these leaves by hand right now to try and get better apple drops because the way I read it, this only works to increase the sapling drops. And since breaking things in mass, wait, why don't I just do it like this? Huh, I mean, that does work. It got all of the leaves and all of one apple. That does suck. I guess I'll just have to deal with it. But yeah, I am very low on food. I guess. Oh, I was only able to break 2 of the blocks there. So we do that, and eat another apple, fill up. And I have 1 apple left. So I'm going to have to probably take things a little easier at this point. Definitely, I didn't even think about using my fist to break them, and I got saplings, so I wouldn't get acorns, not off of the oak ones. So that actually speeds that little bit up, and now I need to move on. So I want to get into bonsai plants, but at the same time, for that, I kind of want to branch off and have a place to actually do them in their own proper area. Oh, what the... Yeah, oh, that's right. Between streams, I did get the Cobble advancement. It was ridiculously easy to do. All you had to do was fill up a chest full of cobblestone, and yeah, it's full of cobblestone. Which means I could start building out of something other than wood. So, among other things, I'm going to move a set of the dirt over here, and this set over here, move these somewhere else, and have a main path through here, as well as a tiny little offshoot that way. I definitely need to get an idea of what I'm doing next, though. So I'm going to check some recipes and try and figure this out. I did go through and make a bunch of, save a bunch of recipes up here, and I've updated a couple of times. So here's a little tip. You can save your saved recipes between updates. You just have to take the file and remove it. Like, save it to your desktop and then go back in and save it in the in the config file, which you should be able to access through the launcher. But yeah, I'm starting to babble, so let me figure out what I'm going to do next, and I will be right back. Okay. So after looking at the advancement tree, the next step will be bone sapling, and then we can go for cottonwood. I'm hoping that we can get far enough that we can get iron so that we can make hoppers so that we can do bonsai and just let the saplings produce on their own. That is the hope, but it's going to require getting this far in the tech tree, and I'm going to try and push for that this episode. So first, we need to do a bone sapling, and in order to do a bone sapling, which is right here, we need petrified sapling and bone meal. Bone meal is easy enough to get by squishing dirt, which produces mud. So I'm going to have to see how much dirt I even have. 10. I have 10 dirt. I guess we'll just make one of those saplings. Okay, so I've got 8 dirt. So we're actually going... No, we don't need... We're going to take 8 dirt to turn that into the bone meal, and where are the petrified saplings? There we go. So, step 1, squish these into bone meal. And also, these are so far away from the edge that I will never lose an item to dropping over the edge. That and the fences. Now, step 2 is to craft the bone sapling. And step 3 is to plant it. And wait for it to grow. Good, that does work. Oh wow, we already have ourselves a bone tree. So, right, that's Q to do that. And then Q again. Which, does this give me what I only have 3 bone acorns. I almost guarantee that that's not going to be enough for bone meal. I need another bone acorn, which means I plant the saplings. We'll just plant these like so, and that. That'll maximize my leaf output. And I'm going to just get a little bit more in the way of the bone acorn and the bone resin so that I can get bone blocks, which will of course get me bone meal, which I can then use maybe on the apple sapling. I'm hoping that that actually is supposed to produce more apples, but I don't know. So the next step is going to be the cottonwood saplings, and for those we need jungle and vines and bone meal. Now the vines can be gotten through drying out jungle saplings, so that's twice that we need jungle saplings. Jungle saplings can be acquired from clay saplings and a bottle of water's worth of mud, which is 4, I think, with a bucket. Different, yeah. So a cauldron, 4 bottles of water, a dirt. So that would get me 4 saplings, and that is technically all I need, because if I grow the saplings into a giant jungle tree, I should be able to get at least 4 back, plus I get vines on the side of that. But right now what we have here are apple trees, and I'm hoping that they are supposed to drop a higher rate of apples because we are completely out of food, unless I want to eat the last bone acorn. So, I guess here's hoping. I didn't see a single sapling from that. This is not boding well. That was all of those. Yeah. All of 0 saplings. Well, there's not much use of that. So, I wonder. I want to say I wonder how that would result using the bonsai, but I would rather use the bonsai hopper, which requires a hopper, which requires iron, which is what we're aiming for. So I've got to be very careful, because I will starve if I don't get a decent supply of food. Although, at the very least, starving would reset my hunger, and it would also put me on the rip board on the right. I guess we'll see what happens. I'm going to just chop down these these apple trees, and then plant the oak ones because they can grow into big trees, which in and of itself has a chance that I could get the sapling or the apples that I'm looking for. And I'm also going to plant some dirt saplings because we're down to 2 pieces of dirt and no dirt acorns and tons of dirt resin. I'm sure that will come back around and be the opposite problem in the future. But for now, where are oak saplings and Oh, right, dirt saplings. Those and those. And now I'm just going to be grinding for a little bit to get some more dirt and to get some more food, some apples. Of course, I do have another theory of how I could get things to work out, but that would require getting hold of some grass, which is... looks like any leaves into mud would get grass, and then if I just build a platform, I could potentially get passive mobs to spawn. Or, I could probably even just build that platform right in this area. Just get those passive mobs to spawn. And then slay them and take their food. Actually, I think I'm going to do that, because if that works, then that is going to be a definite way. Oh, I need shears. Let's see. And shears, typically iron. It looks like we have a lot of variety, including wooden, sticks and planks. That should work just fine. And I think I'm going to use the dirt sapling, or the dirt leaves, because they're more expendable. So that, and 4 sticks. And because of course I do it that way. Now, wooden shears, here we go. And here we go. So let's just get, ooh, nice. We'll actually grab, that was 3, 4. Well, that's 5, but it's fine, because when the other trees grow, they'll just replace them. So we're actually not at a net loss on this. Don't need those anymore, and don't need 2 of those. So let's see what we can do about getting grass. And that is the grass, so we're going to put that over here in the corner. No, I don't want it right next to the corner where they could walk off the edge. I'm going to put it right there. And we're going to wait in the other corner and see if we get any spawns. It's probably too close, but I'll give it a shot. Anyway, I'm going to try and get some food from either the trees or from passive mob spawning. Either way, I'll see y'all in a minute. Okay, guys, we are back. I just had an epiphany. And we don't even need the passive mobs to spawn on here. We only need the grass. Where is it? So that we can do this. Was that? Ooh, potato seeds. Seeds? Okay, I'm going to keep going with this for a minute. But, okay, of course I got flowers that time. This changes everything. Melon seeds, potato seeds, seeds. Hey, let's go a little bit more with this. Oh, more seeds there. Those are pumpkin seeds. Nice. It's got to be carrot seeds, right? Yep, carrot seeds. We should definitely aim for those things. This solves all the hunger issues. We got it. We got all of the basic seeds. So now we need to grow the crops. This means that we need dirt, which we need a lot of dirt. I think I'll set up a thing for the crops back here and maybe put a water source right here. And then we will grow some crops. Let's see, so, oops. Throw this stuff in here for now. Except for that, that goes in here. Sort, sort. Yes! Our hunger issues are resolved. Maybe not right away, but soon enough. I think I can get by with that. Repair, and do this again. And make as much dirt as I possibly can. So how much dirt can I make? 5 pieces. Doable. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 5 crops, but 2 of those crops need adjacent dirt to grow. So I would really like to get a hold of at least 2 more pieces of dirt. But for the moment, this will do. We'll do that. And get some more water. I am definitely on the way to starvation again. But potato, carrot, irregular seeds, go ahead and get those out as well. So, oh right, I need a hoe. And since stone is so abundant, we will go with a stone hoe, which would be right there. No one saw me just going to drag that hoe down to the very bottom. Okay, so now that we have a hoe, yes, we can oh, that's in the way. We'll just take all of those down for the moment, because we don't need the drying racks for anything just yet. We are focused on farming. And we have seeds, carrot seeds, pumpkin seeds, put melon over there, and potato there. And grab the bone meal, and let's get the words. Let's get the crops growing. Oh, that is neat. I like that. Although we're going to eat through the bone meal if we do it this way. I'm not going to worry about that because we still need more dirt for those to actually be able to properly grow. But I need to make sure I save 3 bone meal. And I don't have much in the way of potatoes. And now I do. So we'll cook the potatoes. And we'll start by munching on the carrots. So we have our food situation resolved. Yes. This is super great. Oh, wow. Look at that saturation. I am no longer worried about food. I am so glad I thought about seeds. And I only thought about the wheat seeds, which we can even make a couple of bread. I am going to need more storage very soon. And I did look into some options. Apparently, I need cauldrons in order to make barrels. So that is an option. What other storage solutions are there? We have wooden crates, so that's a chest, and planks. So that does not say how much it stores, nor does that. Both of them have metal versions. Shipping container. Oy. Wow. What? Chest builder? Iron chest, levers. I might have to take a look into that. We have our backpack, ender chest. Interesting. Definitely looking forward to trying out the storage options. Let's see. So I'm going to start with crates and barrels. I'm going to see which one of those provides the better storage option for me. Oh, right, crates. So we want to hit A and add it to the list. We also want to add that, and that to the list there. Now, I need chest, so we'll make a single chest, and then we will make a single crate, and then we make a barrel, which needs... Oh, right. I need a... It could be anything, but... Ooh, there we go. Because I happened to pick the wrong type of wooden cauldron. And now we need... Well, I need 2 of those. So let's go back in and do that again. And then let's go back in and make that. And now let's see which of these has the better storage options. The barrel or the crate? Okay. Neither of them you can click into. Something tells me 64 times 1 plus 0, or 64 times 21 plus 0, amount 4.1k. Is there a way to get all the items back? Huh. Well, that's a lot of wood, but wood's easy to come by. I don't expect it to be lost. Huh, let's drop that back down. Okay. At least it's movable storage. How do I get the wood, all the wood out? Is it Alt? Oh, there we go. I got it all out eventually. That is quite a bit, but it did work. Now, let's just do the same thing with that. They both store 4.1k items, and the crates definitely look a lot better. But they only store one type of item. So that is not an ideal thing for storage, but at the same time, it can be. Because, yeah, if I tried that, it won't take. There we go. So if we drop those back in there, it's right back where we started. So those are the 2 storage options. And I am leaning towards the crates because, well, they look a lot nicer. I might do the barrels for certain things that categorize everything. But ultimately, what I need right now are chests. And that should do fine. Now the problem is, in this version, you can't just put chests next to each other. So, Oh, right. Because of that, I can't put a chest there. Let's shift these down by 1. There we go. And now, let's get all of the wood stored in one chest. Boom. I've got that too. You know what? I've got them made, so I may as well use them for something. Just put them there and I'll store something in them. Oh, that's right. We have a ridiculous amount of cobblestone. How did I get them all in there? Nope. I need this back on the hotbar. Okay, was it Alt? Shift? Was it just right click? Oh, right click. Like, okay. So it basically was just right click. 54. There we go. 55, which is, well, it's approaching limit for the storage, and that's already more storage than a double chest. So that's taken care of. That can fill back up again. What do I want? I think putting the oak wood in here. There we go. And that way I could just put all other woods in there. We'll just throw this stuff in there as well. Except for that. I know it's more than just wood, but I'm not going to worry about sorting it out right now. I want stuff like this in this chest. Let's see. That in there. Throw those in there. Oh, and okay, there's all the resin and the acorns. They go in there. And then all the saplings. And all the nature stuff. Ooh, bring that out, and that. Those blocks can go here, and the bone meal can go here. And these chests can be empty for now. So that kind of sorts things out a little bit. And let's see, what else? We'll just grab a near stack of those. And, oh, right. I no longer have to worry about getting hungry doing this. So no more slacking on this. Nice. Okay, now, as I said, I need to get to Cottonwood, which means I need dirt, which means I need to plant a bunch of dirt saplings, which are in this chest. Here we go. I'll just grab those, sort that, and yeah, sort that. Oh, wait. Keeping the oak wood separate because, yeah. There we go. So, I'm going to get back to the grind of getting these saplings going. I'm going to also work on getting bone saplings growing as well so that I have the bone meal to sustain the crops and just constantly have food. So those are my 2 crop plants right now. Dirt on one side, bone on the other. Grow, get some bone meal, get some crops, eat, get some dirt, make room for the pumpkins to grow. Yeah, it's pretty much walked right into that one. That's pretty much what I'm going to be doing, and I will see y'all in just a minute. Okay, so I've gone through a harvest. I'm very thankful to have access to the baked potatoes. Almost done with those, and yes, because there is something that I want to try with the clay. I want to see if a wooden hopper will work to create a hopping bonsai pot. I don't think it will, but I think it's worth testing. Because at the very least, I will have a use for the wooden hopper. And there's an advancement for it. So I'll let that smelt while I plant these. Nope. While I plant these here. And then, yeah, for the moment, I'll leave it like this. That gives these a place to grow when they get grown. And I will have access to those. And we'll put this one piece of dirt up. Now, I'm going to go ahead and craft the wooden hopper. But first, I need a chest. Right. Yeah, I don't want to craft like a bajillion chests, so we'll do it this way so I can get one single chest. And we'll get some planks, wooden hopper, boom. And now when I get the bonsai plant, oh yes, perfect. So we've got that. Oh, right. I need to right-click on that. Boom, boom. So we've at least got this far, and I'll find out now if we absolutely have to have iron. It's looking like it, so we'll see if we can manually. Nope, I didn't think so. It makes sense too, but that's okay, because I can use this to feed the charcoal pieces into this. Even though it's slower, it will still work. And I want to empty this out. There we go. That definitely emptied my inventory out. So I will need another better storage for the wood now. But, oh, right. Need the right block selected. Oh, hey, good. That actually looks a lot better stacked like that. Get the charcoal. Please tell me it's feeding through. Oh, there we go. Yep, it is feeding through. Nice. So this will be permanently restocked and at a rate that's about the equivalent of the smelting. So that is good. And yeah, I'm definitely getting to a rambly point. Our food situation is sorted. I'm going to work on getting more stuff for dirt and more stuff for bone meal. And we're going to, in the next episode, advance further in the tree tech chart. What's the best way to phrase that? In the, what is the particular mod pack called? This, in the Sky Orchards tech chart. That doesn't quite roll off the tongue, but yeah, it's basically what it is. Anyway, definitely rambling. So, see y'all next time. God bless.